Oh, something wrong with it. What? No, but why can't I hear Chris? Yeah, maybe. Come through your laptop, just now.
Hold on. That's my fault.
That's you. Oh. Mm-hmm. I know.
I'm on the ball, man.
You know, it's always nice to be reassured that, thanks for reminding me.
That you loved.
Yeah.
Much like how we love Captain Lando.
That one also, that went down in my partner. Yeah, that is my buddy.
And there's fried chicken for lunch. Yeah. There's rotis. Mm-hmm. You know what else he's good at? Patties.
And the
sausage rolls.
And he
had a little something in him, man. Hey, you have a recipe for that?
I don't know why. I feel for a beer. You ever feel for a beer early in the morning? No?
Well, man, look.
I feel for a beer.
Man, I agree with you, man.
If I'm going to drink any time of day,
it's early morning.
First in the morning is when...
He's talking like, just get it out the way.
Yeah. And then,
no. Something about you when you drink later in the day, it makes you sleepy.
And then hear him after the gym. Oh, my God, man.
Head down for an hour or two.
Yesterday, telling Janice, boy, you want that to be cold today, boy.
Yeah, boy.
That'll be cold today.
Like the dilute, eh?
I was compliment to Cupid.
Yes. Yeah. Cupid. Big up you, Cubes.
Big up Cupid.
Yeah, big up you, Shelf.
All right, man. What a revelation that came out of the budget yesterday.
Anyway, when I read it, I want to ask a question.
Revelation as in like what, the end of the world? Last book of the Bible.
Like Anderson Vincent.
Like a Jason Providence revelation kind
Anderson Vincent.
Jason Providence getting funny out.
Brother, he's a comic. I tell you, he's a comic.
Yeah.
He's a comic.
I like him. He's funny.
He's a comic.
Friday said his government will improve the collection of existing taxes. I'm reading this from Eyewitness News, including property taxes.
Okay.
And this is the key part. And reducing concessions granted by the cabinet, which amounted to 600 million between 2022 and 2025.
Before you carry on.
22, 23, 24, 25. That's 4 years. Over 600 million.
Let me just say that before you start back. Jesus Christ.
Now,
go ahead now.
To explain what that actually means, when you bring in your sneakers,
be the poor man,
and you pay 80 US for them,
80, yeah,
and you go and pay another $100 in duty on them, right?
Who reaps the benefit?
Government. The government gets the benefit of you bringing in your sneakers,
right?
When what they're saying is that some people, they didn't name who. We could have a bloody good guess.
Yeah. Right? You could guess.
Didn't pay what they should have paid.
Wow.
They got concessions. These are cabinet concessions.
Wow.
Which means it goes to a meeting.
Yeah. And somebody says,
a group of people say,
you could have
sure,
it.
no problem.
Yeah. No problems. You could have it.
And I'm going to guess a lot of them are foreigners.
I'm going to guess a lot of them are probably closely associated with
the ULP at the time.
And you could make a bloody good guess.
And
within 4 years, that amounts to how much?
Over 600 million. Hang on. But listen, listen to this. In 2025 alone, the foregone revenues amounted to 152 million and equated to 64% of all revenue collected from taxes and charges on imports.
64%.
So they gave away 64%
of potential revenue.
Yes.
Why? Let me ask a question.
And we wonder why we pay so much for our sneakers. And we wonder why food prices are so high.
Hold on.
We wonder why our electricity prices are so high.
This is the same administration that complained last week or this week
about spending.
No. About foregoing
that VAT-free day?
Yes,
That one day?
that one day.
Yeah.
That benefited Vincentians.
Yeah. When I was in Barbados.
Because that wasn't really for foreigners. That was primarily for Vincentians.
When I was in Barbados. Just one.
It's the
You think, listen, you think what you just said there, do you honestly think that the people really understand what that means?
152 million.
You think so?
In 2025 alone, right? So I wonder what, this is maybe the last year of our government. Hey, fellas. What do you need?
You pull an Oprah.
Yeah.
You get a car.
You get a car. You get a car.
And let me ask again, do you honestly think that
Let me break it down for people, right?
knows what this means?
So the total collected was 238 million.
Tax?
Right. Taxes and charges on imports, right?
Taxes. Okay.
If you add in that 152, it should have been basically 380. 390.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should have been
Almost
390
400.
million.
Mm-hmm.
We gave away 64% of the total.
Put that in figures.
Now, put up your hand if you got it.
Put it in figures.
You get it?
I didn't get it.
Genie? You got
one?
some? You got a concession?
Oh yeah, I thought you asked me if I understood it.
Oh,
No.
Did
Do you get a concession?
No.
Chris?
No,
I
Chris.
nearly
Let
get
me answer for Chris. No.
I
You ain't getting
I
nothing.
nearly get jail. I tell you what concession. It's jail I nearly get. What concession?
How mad is this? How mad is this?
Look, break it down again. Because I still don't think people
We should have collected-
understand what you're saying.
We should have collected at the port 390 million.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Right.
You understand that?
I get you. Yeah, I get you. But
So
break it up.
all the
break it up.
goods that came in,
Mhm.
if they paid duty on them, should have
Yeah.
been 390 million,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We collected 238.
right.
So I hear you crying. What happened to the other
What happened to the-
152 million?
Uh-huh.
It was granted in concessions. Now, all right, admittedly, to be totally honest, some of that would have gone in barrels and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Some of it.
Mhm.
Right? What percentage? It'd be interesting to hear. So the people did get some of it.
Okay.
Right? But you could bet your last dollar. A lot of it didn't. A lot of it went to
And
Other places.
other places.
we will sit here and wonder why you see people living them kind of extraordinary, extravagant life. Why certain people making it and not
where their
some
official
making it.
salary don't match.
When you know
Yeah.
your salary and matching how you're living.
Finish your analogy. Put up 10 fingers.
10 fingers.
I take those 6. So we ended up with
That's
that.
what we collected.
That's what we collect. That's what we collect.
And actually, it was half.
That's what we
It
collect.
was we collected 3.5 of those 10 fingers.
And people jump up and carry on. I don't, and still, although you break it down like that, I still don't think people understand me.
So when you're buying your vehicle, you pay how much for your banger from Japan?
let me say you spend. Let me just
Oh,
say.
I can give you one. So
Give us a breakdown.
let's say you're importing a. No, I'm gonna go with figures that I actually know from
Uh-huh.
last week. A vehicle that is 11,000 US from Japan,
All right.
right, is gonna equate to something like, I think it was 30 something.
About
40
you're
something
going 40,
thousand
yeah. You're going
Time,
40,
time,
yeah.
in duty,
Yeah.
in duty, EC,
In duty.
in
And
duty.
duty. Yeah.
Right. So what they talking about is some people ain't pay that.
Hey, pay that,
Right?
yeah.
You, me, Chris.
Yeah, we pay
Genie,
that.
We pay it.
We
Yeah,
pay that.
yeah.
But
Right?
the others.
And on the hat you're wearing, and on the t-shirt you're wearing,
Yeah.
and on the shoes you're
And on
wearing,
your socks and
and
your,
on the headphones on your
and
head.
on your jockey shorts.
Yeah.
You pay.
On the food you eat,
And the
you pay
food
it.
you eat. you
This
pay.
is madness.
But certain people, I would,
Well, we'll get deeper into it.
We'll get
Yeah,
into it.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
get into it.
I would like to hear some. What we partner name? They was Fodinini.
Well, let me give you some.
Somebody call.
No.
Marshall.
In the industry, let me call some other corollary. Is it corollary stories? So Turks and Caicos convictions for government ministers, guilty on all charges. Bribery convicted former Premier Michael Misk was motivated by his own enrichment at the expense of the people, including payoffs from developers.
Da 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 da.
All right. I wonder why they paid him off.
Hmm.
Did you get a duty-free concession?
Let me think.
Right.
Hmm.
And you know what? The deal has to be secret because that's the only way they'll come if it's secret.
What was the first line you said he got for his own enrichment?
Was motivated by his own enrichment at the expense of the people he'd been elected to serve. What a shock there.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Asgard.
All right, let me give you another
Asgard.
corollary story. 1/3 of intentions are in poverty or near poverty.
Why do you think that is?
Don't think that's not related.
And
Do not think
and
that's not
do not
related to
think-
the first story.
And do not think that is not by chance or by will.
And guess where most of them are located?
Pick me.
Christopher,
North.
in the north of the country.
Ask me why.
So we'd heard about this report in 2018, 2019, I think is when just before the elections, I think Cummings had busted. So the report was done in 2018. And it seems as if they'd kept it under wraps for most of 19. And then 20, just before the elections, Cummings had busted. Now, Minister Cummings. And he told us about this. Well, it turns out there was a reason they wanted to bury it.
It's actually true.
So
If it don't laugh, it cry.
unbelievable. Man.
Listen,
I mean, this
this
whole
is-
thing
Laugh
is
and cry.
unbelievable.
Listen, man. You know what I want to see today?
Where you want to see?
Augustine Ferdinini. He and CN, let all of them jump in now, tag in all here. And let me just hear all the explanation for this. Because this had to be real good. This has to be good.
Poverty
This had to be good.
concentrated in the red and orange zones, what has now been termed the forgotten north.
Mhm.
Well, look, we all see it. You don't
Mhm.
have to be an expert in economic, whiz to see that the north of the country has been neglected. So I think one of the now ministers during the campaign kept highlighting it. That
And they
the
keep
least
shooting it
amount
down.
of money in the country is
Yeah,
spent in the
it's
north.
not. And they keep shooting it down every time.
Right, and they talk about. I keep telling you this idea of political mastermind that needs to be smashed. No political mastermind, man. They were manipulating the money.
Man, I want to hear
What Chris was saying all along was correct.
about.
Scammer them there.
I want to hear all the people who put their neck on a block, who jump up and down. Agostini Fodinini, Sian Marshall, Hans King. I want to hear them on the program explain.
Why you
that.
make it so personal? Man?
No, I won't be, because you know why, Luke? Because for years,
You take it too personal.
you know,
Yeah.
I take it personal when people try to
Chris,
insult.
Chris.
Luke, wait now, man. I take it personal when people are thinking that a nation who you claim to be educating, you insulting their intelligence, but when you watch them in the face, you think they're a bunch of jackass.
Chris,
No, but
So I
yeah,
want to hear them
yeah,
explain.
you have to
this.
remember though, those
This-
guys are paid.
Yeah, but I still want to hear explain.
Chris,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
There's a lion and there's a deer.
As though
Right.
business. It could be a lion and a rabbit. I want to hear them explain it.
It's what we do.
I don't
It's
care.
what we do.
I want to hear them explain it. Give me all the explanation.
When we come back.
All them Vinci.
When we
all
come
them.
back.
All the tapping.
624 million in concessions.
All the tapping. Explain this.
requires some Captain Lano's coffee.
And a jail,
Right.
and a jail
Strong,
cell.
black.
Yeah.
And a jail cell.
And
With some condoms and
it
some
also,
soap.
it also requires
stick.
hold on. It also requires you getting some hot breakfast from Captain Lano's, including your patties, your sausage rolls, quiche, rotis, and so much more available from the
What do
cat.
you mind the name in Godfather
Play the ad,
Harlem?
please. Play the ad, please.